name is Nadine Alletto, and my husband Rick and I have been parishioners here at St. Patrick since 2016. By day, I am the Director of Finance for the Village of Woodridge, and by night, I am the Chairperson of the Finance Council here at St. Patrick. First and foremost, on behalf of Father Matt and the Pastoral and Finance Councils, we'd like to thank you for your continued support of our parish. Your commitment and generosity has helped St. Patrick do amazing work with our ministries, with our youth, with our programs such as Alpha and RCIA, and most importantly with our vision, which is to transform lives by making church matter, building disciples, and seeking and saving the lost. Secondly, we'd also like to talk to you about the finances of the church. And for that, I'd like to turn it over to Business Manager Sue Smerz.
Hi, I'm Sue Smerz, and I'm happy to have been your business manager at St. Patrick for going on 9 years now. I wanted to share with you that you will receive in the mail this week the annual State of the Parish report for the last fiscal year, which ran July 1st, 2019 until June 30th, 2020. The report contains stories of successes that we've had over that past year and also some detailed financial information. And for that reason, I won't get into any details now. Rather, I'll just give you a quick overview of a couple important financial items. The first item I'd like to talk about is our Sunday offertory income. That is the largest revenue source for the parish, and it serves as the funding source for our payroll, our overhead, and other operating expenses. It also serves to enable us to add initiatives that we might want to undertake for the year and staff that we may want to add, and that sort of thing. And we're very blessed that over the past 7 years, that line item has increased year over year. And this year was no different. We actually had a small increase of 2% in the Sunday offertory in this year over the prior year. Our budget, however, was off in the Sunday offertory. We were under about $40,000, and of course there were some COVID implications to that. There was a phenomenon that happened with Sunday offertory income that I wanted to share with you that was contributed to the COVID situation. As you know, there's 3 components of our Sunday offertory. It's the green envelopes, the cash that might come from the basket that people put in, or it's the online giving. And as you can imagine, in the environment that we've been in here this last several months, with either not being able to go to church or having limited access to regular masses, that people have had to find ways to contribute to the parish other than some of the traditional ways that they've always done it. And online giving has been something that people have looked to do. Now, I will say that those our envelope givers have done a terrific job in trying to get their envelopes to us. We've received them in the mail. They come into our drop box on the outside of the parish center. So our committed donors have been very, very diligent about making sure that their contributions arrive here. We're very grateful for that. But others have sought out online giving as a source of giving. And as a result of that, we've seen quite an increase in that component of online giving. In fact, if you were to look back at about June of 2019, online giving represented about 24% of total offertory giving. Fast forward to today, which is about 15 months later, and online giving for the offertory is now at 54% of the total offertory giving. So that has more than doubled, and we appreciate all those people who sought out online giving to be sure that their contributions continue to come. It is a safe and reliable source of income, and at this point now it is even better because it's a touchless sort of income for us. So no matter what source of giving you're choosing to use, we do appreciate that. On the flip side of the income statement, our operating expenses, the largest being salaries and benefits. And this year, our salaries and benefits was actually under budget quite a bit. And that was due to 2 budgeted positions, new positions, that we decided not to go through with. We have continued to focus on paying down our debt with the diocese. The source for the paying down the debt are restricted funds, which come from 2 sources. One are the red envelopes that people use, as well as the debt reduction fund that's available on our online giving. So over the course of the year as we service our loan, if there are extra funds available from those two sources, we do pay down extra principal, which we were able to do this year to the total of $23,000. As a result, our debt payment as of today with the diocese, our debt balance is about $362,000. Even more exciting than that is that we're scheduled to have it paid off in 2.5 years. That's quite an accomplishment for the parish. I also wanted to point out to you that our budget for next year is very conservative under the circumstances, and you'll be able to see that when you see the report next week that comes in the mail. But one thing that's incorporated into that budget I wanted to point out was what I consider a real accomplishment, and that is that we are able to fund our budget with the reduced faith formation program fees for the year, meaning that in prior years families would be charged $100 to $150 per family for faith formation. We wanted to reduce it significantly this year so that all families had access to it easily, so the fee was reduced to $25 per family. And this just demonstrates our commitment to have our funds be used to support our vision as much as possible. In fact, the goal of my job and that of the entire Parish Finance Council is to fund the vision of the parish. We'll always have overhead, we'll always have operating and other kind of costs that we have to incur. But in the end, we want to make sure that your generous contributions go toward fulfilling our vision here at St. Patrick, and that is to transform lives in Christ as Jesus wants us to do. Thank you so much for continuing your support of our parish.